All right, cool. So welcome to the call. I am excited because you know how like all of us sometimes get into a funk, okay? And it's like, where do you focus on your business? What social media avenue do you want to use to grow your business? And I want to tell you guys that there is no right or wrong social media avenue to use to grow your business. When I talk about how I do what I do, I don't want you to think that you guys have to do everything that I do or use every social media avenue that I use. There are different coaches who have built using only one of these social media avenues or being really good at two of them. I'm trying to think. Fit and Funky, Danielle Natoni, like she's amazing with her Instagram. Melanie she's really good with her like page. I built with my blog. Melanie built with her blog as well. Bonnie Engel does her like page. So like everyone does something different. And I really want you guys to focus on what are you going to use other than Facebook, because we all pretty much use Facebook, but we also need to find something else that we can use that we can get really, really good at so we can have an audience somewhere else that, we are attracting. One thing that I always think of is what would happen if Facebook would go away? Would you have the ability to still grow your business and talk to people? Hopefully Facebook will never go away, but you never know. So for me, I could still grow my business without Facebook because I personally use, I think, every social media avenue other than Twitter. And I really don't use Snapchat that much anymore. So I started building my blog right a little bit after I started coaching. And when I started building my blog, I just used blogger.com. It's free. I would start with my recipes. I love clean eating and I love cooking things. So I would start by my journey and sharing a bunch of recipes. So that's how I started building traction. But it took me a good year, 13, I think it was 13 months. I built my blog at least 3 times a week before I got my first person. So when you guys are looking at your social media avenues and you're like, which one am I going to do? I want you guys to understand that you have to be able to plant seeds and you have to be willing to be patient before you start getting the benefits out of it. Even Melanie Mitra, when she started doing her blog, I think it was a good year before she got anyone out of it. Megan Blinka, her blog, she started right away with her blog. It took her a good 9 or 10 months before she got anybody from it. But that is how it goes. You have to be willing to put in the effort without getting any return for a while before you really start to build it. But once you do, then you're going to be like, oh my gosh, it was so worth it. So the blog is very beneficial for me personally because I use it on a daily basis. When I put my recipes on there, that was my way that I would be able to share recipes with my challengers. And it would be a way of getting people to me. When people say, tell me more about Shakeology, I want more information, I don't send them any Beachbody link. I send them my blog link that is talking about talking about Shakeology. So in Shakeology, I pretty much took the information from the Shakeology website that talks about the health benefits and the ingredients in it. And then I have my transformation and what I feel, how it has helped me, my own little personal journey with it in, a little paragraph or two. So now every time I send those links out, that just brings more people to my blog. So don't think you have to have a blog, but I will say it has been one of the best things that I could have done at the start of my business. And I hate writing, but I love talking about my journey. So that's why, it was easier for me to build because it was easy for me to do a post, talk about how I feel, talk about my journey, transformations. That was another huge thing that I get from my blog is my recipes, my transformations, and sharing my own journey. So I have my blog, I have Instagram, that I also started using once I signed up as a coach. I think I had like 2 or 3 posts of my kids before I signed up as a coach. So it was like fresh. I had no followers. I didn't know anything about Instagram. I was doing the Chalene Johnson Instagram Impact Academy, paid $99 for that. I've done that twice. And then I would just do free trainings on YouTube to learn how to work my Instagram. So that's more based on hashtags, searching hashtags to find people that would be similar to you. And then making sure the Instagram images are clear and clean, because they're all about the images. So if you have like a huge collage all the time and writing all over your pictures, that's not really like Instagram type of images that you want. So you just want to make sure that you find something that you enjoy doing that's not going to seem like a job. And that's what you want to stick with. So Pinterest is another one that I use. I'm telling you, I pretty much use them all. Pinterest is one of my favorites. I love scrolling Pinterest a little bit. I'm really good at it now that I don't scroll too much. I only scroll to get ideas for my own blog and Pinterest. But with Pinterest, they're all about images as well, but they're all about making your images long. So, you could create your images on PicMonkey, but they love how to and do it yourself, things. Recipes are great on there. And then you can create boards for each area that you want to focus on with your Pinterest. I did the Melanie Duncan's Pinterest training, which was absolutely amazing. And I think that was free as well. But if you like pictures and you like that kind of stuff on Pinterest, that would be a good route to take too. So with the Pinterest, I don't have anything linking to anything else on Pinterest but my own stuff. So I link everything on my blog to Pinterest. If I'm doing motivational quotes or, just simple pictures, I'm linking all of that to either my Facebook page or my like page. So everything on Pinterest of mine, if you go on a board and you click on something, it links to me, to something else. And the more you backlink all of your social media avenues, the more traction you're going to be getting on those social media avenues. And the more people are going to see your stuff, the more interest you're going to gain, then you have more potentials. And then I do use my like page. I'm not great at my like page. I'm still working on it. I run ads. I'm still working on, trying to get success out of my ads. I have had success in the past with finding coaches and challengers from it, so I do continue to do it. But one thing that's great about all of these social media avenues is you can kill 5 birds with one stone. So that's like what I want to talk about today, is how you can put one thing and then put it to everything else. So like today was just an example that we made a live video, and I'm going to teach you guys how to use this live video too. Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. So I started with my husband and I were making a live video. He was wanting to juice lemons. So I'm like, we should make this out of a video. And then one thing led to another, and it led to another, and it led to another. And, within the hour, I had every post done on every social media avenue, including my blog. And it was great. So it definitely took less than an hour. It was maybe 30 to 45 minutes tops. And I sometimes struggle with making my blog post short. So I probably could have made it shorter. So I want to show you guys what I do in a nutshell. And hopefully this can help you guys realize that you can simplify things and make it easy and not overcomplicate it and get it done, putting your content out there, making it good content. So let's get to it. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Okay, can you see my screen? You guys can see this? Okay, hold on. Now I have all my things in the way here. Okay, so how I do my live videos now. So, hey, there's Ashley. When I make my live videos, sometimes I use my phone, but if I want to save a video, I don't have any storage in my phone. Does anyone else come across that problem where they really don't have room to make a video and save it, and then you're like, but maybe I want to post it somewhere else? So, and I have a YouTube channel. Sorry, that was another thing. I love my YouTube channel because it is a way for me to do trainings, and it's also a way for me to get customers by sharing my workout videos, my mom tips, and all of that good stuff. Okay, so I decided that I wanted to start doing my live videos on the computer because I want to be able to save my videos to something, because I want to eventually put them on different pages on Facebook. I want to be able to share them with my challengers. I want to put them on YouTube and grow my other social media avenues. And I haven't been able to save a lot of my videos. So here's the deal. Let's go to, the website is called Be Live TV. Okay? Be Live TV. You guys got that? So you create an account. You have to do this using Google Chrome, by the way, too. You can't do it on Safari. So you will create a free account. It doesn't cost anything. And once you create your account, so you'll have the option to create a Q&A broadcast or create a face-to-face interview broadcast. So the face-to-face interview broadcast is you have like 3 people doing a group call, and you have to send them the link, and then you guys all get on together. Okay, it's like a big conference call. So this is the one that I use for everything. It's create a Q&A broadcast. So when you create it, I'm not going to do the whole entire thing because then it'll start putting me live somewhere. So this is what I did for our team call last week because I wanted to try it out. So what you'll do is create your Q&A. And then the text to share with a broadcast that's the title of what you want your video to be. So I had, when life gives you lemons. And I like to capitalize every first letter of my titles because to me it pops out more. And then you put your email address, and they will actually send you a notification when you're ready to do your video. So you can actually schedule these videos, okay? So you could create a scheduled broadcast and you pick your date and time that you would do it. And then you would, I don't know what that is. Oh, you can make a broadcast cover photo, okay? And then you choose where you want to do it. So basically you sign into your Facebook with your email address, and then it'll ask you what page you want to use or what group you want to do. So then it puts you into your Facebook account, and there's my like page. So I can put it on my like page. And then you just click create broadcast, and then it will be saved for when you are ready to do it. Now, I also do them where I don't have to, I don't schedule them and I just go live right away. So if you want to do it that way, I'm not actually going to do it. So you don't have to do it that way. You could just go to a page you manage, select your groups. So I could go in any of them. And then you create broadcast. So then it's going to pull up. So now it's getting me ready. And it does not connect you right away. It gives you time. So you'll need to connect your camera. I don't know if it's going to work now since I'm already on a call. So it'll say connect camera. And then once you connect your camera, it will say start broadcast, and then you click start broadcast. You're going to have 2 videos of yourself. So you can see yourself in 2 different places. That's the only thing that gets complicated because you don't know where to look. Just look into your camera. And then you'll have to click start broadcast again. So you have to click it twice in order for it to start. And then at the end, it'll say end broadcast, and you have to click it twice in order for it to end. The first time I did it live on Facebook, I made the mistake of only clicking it once. So after the video, I just sat there and was like playing on my phone and didn't know that I was still live. Needless, I still kept it on Facebook, but it was kind of funny. So it was like 30 seconds of extra, nothing. So that's how you do it. You will automatically connect to wherever you put it. So once it's done and you end broadcast, it will automatically save it into My Broadcast. So you'll click this little menu button, and here are the video links. So I'm going to delete this because this is the one that I just did. So I like to save the ones that I have done because I like to have my links there. So you can actually click on your video. And this was our video that we did today. And now I'm hoping.
Hi, everybody. All right. So
my voice is so annoying. All right. I hate listening to myself. So then when you do it, you have the ability to download it. And now I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to find it. No. More settings. Remember, no, not that. Hold on. Now I'm not going to remember how to do it.
So if you didn't see,
there's a spot where you're able to actually save it from here. I might have to play with it because I just learned how to do it today. But needless to say, you are able to, you are able to save it and download it directly to your computer. How cool is that? It like gives you the ability to do all these other things. Okay. You guys are in my way. Hold on, sorry. How else do I do it? Guys, help me out here. So that's where I had it. You can share it to any of your posts. All right, we'll play with it later. So anyways, I download it to my computer. I should have went over this again. I don't know what's happening. What did I just do? I don't know what I just did. Now I'm just pressing a whole bunch of buttons. Okay, so once you download it to your computer, you can, and you get a notification, you can put it to wherever you want. So what I do is I went live on my like page because I want my like page to be seen. And the more you do live videos on your like page, they seem to get seen more. They love, the algorithm is right now, they like live videos. So do your live video if you have a like page, if you're starting to use that a lot, do it on your like page. And then what I did is save it to my computer, and then I uploaded it to my YouTube channel. Hold on, I need to, tell me if you guys can see when, can you guys see, someone's gonna have to unmute themselves because I can't see this. Can you guys see my YouTube channel? Anybody? I don't hear anyone. Can anyone see it?
No, no.
No? Okay, hold on. Let me do it on here. Okay, so you can go on to, you guys can see this?
I can see it, Deidre.
Okay, perfect. So let me just move this back down. So then you would just upload it to your channel. And make sure when you do your videos that you edit everything and you have it public so everyone can see it. Okay? So you have it public here. You make a title for it, you put a description, and you put tags in there. So when people are searching on YouTube, they would be able to find these based on what tags you are using, okay? So now that I have my YouTube, hold on, someone's unmuted.
Madison, come on.
There we go. Okay. So now that I have it on YouTube, I pretty much can go crazy with it. So the next thing I do is I go to my blog. I'm not going to go onto my blog because you guys weren't able to see when I went back to Safari, and I don't know my password to put it on Google Chrome. So I go onto my YouTube or onto my blog. I sign in. I create a post, and when I'm creating a post, I will upload. I will do like a little post about when life gives you lemons. That's what I did it on. Here, actually, I can just go to it and just show you the regular post. So I created my post, When Life Gives You Lemons. I found a simple little picture, put When Life Gives You Lemons, that's my theme, and I just talked about health benefits of lemons. And then I added the video, and then I added an extra picture because we made lemonade ice cubes, which are awesome, and talked about how it's good for the kids. And then I did a little challenge group application. So there is an entire blog post right there that is simple. And now, once I do that, I go over to my Pinterest. So now my YouTube is on my YouTube and my YouTube video is on my blog. So I go over to Pinterest and I copy my link to my blog and I put my link into Pinterest. I don't know if you guys know how to do this or not, but I'm going to show you real quick. So when I'm putting links to my blog onto here, I click on here. Let me, just so you guys can see how it does. So once you make your blog post and you copy your link to it, you can go to this plus sign and it says save from website. You'll paste your link to your specific blog post, click next, and then all of your images will come up from that site. So now you can create a pin onto a board. Does that make sense? You pin different things to boards. So here's an example. I already did this, so I'm not going to save anything, but I did lemonade ice cubes. People love how to do things, love learning how to do things. So I did how to make lemonade ice cubes with lemons and a juicer. And then I would put my link to my blog. I always put my link to my blog. Sometimes you can do a hashtag, clean eating, but Pinterest is a little bit weird about hashtags. If you use more than one, they think that it's like spammy, so the most you want to use is one. So there you have it, how to make lemonade ice cubes with lemons and a juicer. And then I have different boards that I have made. So I could do it under clean eating recipes. I could do it under fitness tips, and so on. One other tip about Pinterest, guys. YouTube videos and videos are not used enough on Pinterest, and they are one of the most popular ways to grow a Pinterest. So one of the other things that are on here, the option is to create or upload your YouTube video on there. So I would do the same exact thing, how to juice lemons and make lemonade. Or you can, however you want to do it. How to. Click here on how to. Like when you have a call to action, that makes people want to click. And then same thing, I would do my site and then I would paste it to either clean eating recipes or clean eating tips, or I would do my fitness journey. Now I do all of these. I post everything multiple times to each board because if someone's only following one of my boards, they're not going to see it on my other board. So I had it posted under fitness tips, get inspired by my fitness journey, my fit family, and all that jazz. Okay? So make sure when you're doing this and you're putting them on the boards that you have a board that is also public so people can see it. All right. Does that make sense for you guys, putting it on your Pinterest like that? Again, with the Pinterest, they like the longer looking images. So you can go on PicMonkey and customize So you could do like a Facebook cover, and there's also an option that you could do Pinteresty, and you could do like different layouts of the picture. So the longer you have it, the more likely people are to click on it. You don't always have to do that, but you'll notice that they are seen more. So just for instance, weight loss tips, you'll see that people have like long, you guys see that? They're like pretty much all long, and people are prone to click on that more because they're bigger and they pop out at you more. Again, make sure that the writing is nice, that the pictures are clean, and there's not too much that people will just scroll past. All right, so we have the Pinterest done. Next, I will add my blog post to my regular Facebook page. So now it's on my like page and it's on my regular Facebook page, because I have followers on Facebook that aren't on my like page. I have followers that are on, Pinterest and not on Facebook, or on Instagram and not on Pinterest. So I put them everywhere. And if people see it multiple times, that's okay. If they don't want to follow you and see it all the time, they have an unfollow button. But the point of it is, you are trying to get as many people's attention as you possibly can. So your job is to paste these bad boys everywhere you can. So I would just take my blog post again, copy that link. Now it's on Pinterest. Now I'm going to put it on Facebook. You can add an image to go with it if an image doesn't show up in your link to Facebook. And then the other great thing about it is, guys, you can use this also for your challenge groups. So it could be a good tip, a recipe, whatever you want to use for this, a video, and you can share it with your challengers. And it's just another way for more clicks to get more attraction on that social media avenue. With Instagram, I do not recommend putting a link to your blog in there, because people can't click on the link. You can always say, head over to my website. The link is in the description. That's how I did it. My link is in the description, and I say, head over to my blog, link at the description, or head over to my blog, deidrepenrose.com. And I try to make it as simple as I possibly can, so it's easier access for them to get to. People don't like a lot of work. So if you could do less clicks and make them do less work, the better off they are, and the more likely they are to go over and look at it. Okay, so can I open this up, and does anyone want to ask questions? I know I kind of talked really fast and I said a lot. Again, please don't feel you have to use all of these social medias. It just works for me because I put the same thing on every social media outlet. For my Instagram, my like page, and my Facebook, I copy and paste a lot of things. I make sure my pictures are high quality, clear for Instagram, and I just put them on Facebook and my like page too. Because you can't really go wrong with clear images on your social media anywhere. So if they're Instagram worthy, they're basically worthy to go on any social media avenue. So the copy and paste works really, really well. All right, anyone have questions?
You did that all today within 30 minutes, right? You don't like stagger them out on different social media avenues?
I didn't. Yeah, you can stagger them out. I didn't put it on my Facebook right away. I waited like an hour and a half or 2 hours, I think. Okay. I went straight from my live video, downloaded it, put it on YouTube. Hurry up, I did my blog post. That was done. Put it on Pinterest right away. Otherwise, I forget about Pinterest. Mm-hmm. So I just go right to it because I already have that link copied. And then, you could always send it, put it right in your challenge groups as an afternoon tip, recipe, whatever it may be. Or you can use it. Yeah, you can do it. Whatever timing works best for you. I guess it depends on when the last time you did a post on that social media avenue. Because you don't want to do a whole bunch at one time. You want to be able to spread them out. But yeah, I did it within 30 to 45 minutes total with all of them. Yes, Melanie Duncan was the Pinterest resource. She's really, really good. And she also has her own little Pinterest if you search her name on Pinterest, like her Pinterest looks amazing, and you'll see like everything is so organized, and it really taught me to be organized using all of my own material. And everyone loves Pinterest right now. I actually get a lot of challengers, and I have gotten coaches from Pinterest because they're pinning my stuff. And then if you go to their profile, some of them have their link to Facebook. So then you can find them on Facebook and add them as a friend and just start talking to them. Today I just sent one a direct message, just saying, hey, I saw that you had pinned one of my, it was a Ninja Turtle snack idea for birthdays. And I also saw that you had pinned other fitness motivation things. And I said, are you on Facebook so we can chat more? It looks like we have a lot in common. So that's just how I will start a conversation on Pinterest if I can't find them on Facebook. Anybody else have any questions? Nope. Well, you guys are quiet, but a good looking group here. I'm glad to see you on. And hopefully that was either really bad that you don't want to ask any questions, or really good that you had everything answered for you. All right. Well, if you guys don't have any more questions. Oh, someone say my name? Did someone say something? No? Okay, cool. We will let you go. You're welcome. I hope you guys have a great night, and hopefully you can utilize these social media avenues and kill like 5 birds with 1 stone. I know it's 2, but you could seriously do a lot in a little bit of time with some good material and content. So, all right, guys, have a good night. See ya.